Hey there team, and welcome to episode 14 now of our Enedwaith narrative campaign. So the last we left off, we have Ruil with his constructed army, and a few scraps here too. So this unit, it does have a place in his army, but I think I'm just going to send it east to Dunnard as sort of reinforcements there. And I will, I don't know, I don't see myself needing, no, I'm not going to be constructing any reinforcements in these provinces. Here we can though. Let's get some Menheriath warriors from you, and here let's get some Greyflood axemen. These are not going to be part of the attack army that Ruil is using, but they're going to be part of the sort of two defensive armies that we've got in Brignas and Dunnard. Yeah, Dunnard. Either way, it's a pretty cool one name. And any buildings we want to use, we do have quite a lot of money to throw around now, so there is no point in not building something. I think here we'd love a moot hall, but would we like to get a... Yeah, there's a lot of stuff to build, so we might as well build the Master Carpenter's Hut first, just so that everything else will build a fair bit faster. If not, save us some money. Up here in Argond, let's get a shipwright. Does a shipwright actually increase my trade? It does. I think we'll do that there, because this is some very safe territory. In our minds right now, and especially in Ruil's mind, everything west of the Gwathlo is safe. You know, that's why all we have over there is hunters and clansmen. That's all we need. Speaking of that, let's get a hunter and a clansman here, because they would be paid for either way. Let's get a herbalist, probably. I think, yeah, the medical needs of our people is of great concern to us, even without giving our generals that important trait. You know, just the general having a herbalist inside of every province is nice, just so that people aren't having to travel to Alkfud if they're hurt, or Lord forbid, try and like plead for the High Elves to help them in some way. Our diplomat here, I think he is off to Bree. I probably will form an alliance with Bree now. I was going to hold fire on it, but I think it is time. Enedwaith, Aragonist, of course. Oh, that's nice. I like that. I like that Aragon and Gandalf are both chilling out in the same army. Oh wow, he's got a quadruple general army there, and everything else is just maxed out experience. So it's pretty basic forces, but they'll be quite solid. And yeah, we can just see the hordes of goblins are just constantly streaming at them. It's a bit frightening for our people, and that's why we are going to have to leave some defences in Dunlarak and Byreg. Oh, yeah, let's get you some axemen too. And that's great. You could also recruit something else. Let's get some raiders. And as I say, because so many of these units are just very badly beaten down, and I want to relieve them with fresh units and then send the others back for retraining, or just merge them. Nothing for you to do there. You've got this army lurking around, but I don't actually feel too confident in taking that on in an open field, even with my two generals. So we're happy enough to just wait for now, and if it does walk by us, we've got to fight it. But we'll try and merge an army together if we do have to do that. And Karas here is just chilling out. They've shown their ability to fend off quite a decent force, really. So just a few archers and those wildman defenders, and that's all you need. Erdrek, he needs to keep all these forces here. Yeah, it's what's required. And I think we're finally going to be ending that turn. Yeah. There'll be some spies. Oh yes, good. Yeah, he's moving off east just to check up on Rohan, because we've kind of been a bit worried about our eastern neighbours. Far eastern neighbours at this point, because they have been getting pushed back. And our diplomat, he's also moving down to Rohan, just to try and see if we can make a deal with them, if there's anything we can do to help them. And because I'd love to come in before they're destroyed and keep Rohan in the game in some capacity. It would be quite sad if I just move through Rohan's territory and it's all lost. That would be a real shame. In that case, our people would take it. You know, we would take it and we would hold on to it. But if Rohan is still a thing, if Rohan exists, because as I say, I'm not really caring about the the campaign goals for actually like winning the campaign, which is like 40 settlements. I'm not actually like pushing for that, so I will give Rohan its territory back, because it's not territory that belongs to the people of Enedwaith. We don't feel at home there. We've got no history there, no heritage there. It's the people of Rohan that have lived there for 1,000, oh, well, yeah, over 1,000 years now. So it's their land, and we want them to have it. I actually don't know if it's over 1,000 years. I might be wrong in saying that. It was a while that they've been in that territory. So yeah, I would like to give that to them. Oh, okay, that's not a good thing to see. Yeah, they're really moving west now. They're moving a lot of forces west. I think my spy is going to have to go and watch them. Okay, they are still sending stuff east. Karas, you're getting attacked again. But as I say, we saw that coming. Goblins of Moria merging up together. Yeah, it's just going to be a constant thing, just Karas getting under attack. It is a frightening thing about being in Enedwaith, like that we just don't have choke points. That's just why I want to push up to the Gap of Rohan and just secure it. Because I'm going to be taking more territory further east, but it's not going to block them anywhere. It's just more places that are going to be getting attacked. That's the worrying thing. I'm kind of watching Carn Dûm because we saw those High Elven armies moving northeast, and it would be really exciting to see a High Elven strike force just jump into Carn Dûm, just totally ignoring everything else. The AI will very rarely, I find, actually just straight up ignore provinces. Oh, okay, that Orcs of Gundabad have good, yeah, okay, so the Orcs of Gundabad have already been struggling, but now with the Woodland Realm jumping on them, those poor snow orcs are going to be really in a world of pain. And this is the important thing though, Breeland going toward the Goblins of Moria. That's super, and I'm very excited to see how that plays out. Because I think just the numbers from Bree and the economic strength from Bree just being able to focus on the Goblins is going to be fantastic. So let's have you... There's nothing else I was recruiting from Alkfud that turn, was there? No, I probably should have been. Actually, I did recruit some Grey Flood Raiders, but do we want them in that army? Just 2 more Javs? Yeah, like we want Ruil's army to actually be very, very powerful. Oh, that's disorganized it, but that's okay. You are going to be marching straight down here. Hopefully keeping your army in a decent neck. Then retrain if you can. No, you can't retrain. Okay, so train normally. Get you and River Archers. Probably should have done Cav, to be honest. Up there, you don't need... Yeah, no. Bardvin is safe. So if you head to... I kind of want to take Austin Athel, just to give it to the High Elves. It's kind of like a... get the High Elves on our side, really, in our mind, like, just to give them something that we know means a lot to them. Over here, no, like, I don't really want to have more than one war chanter in an army. It just seems unnecessary at that point. Let's build a moot hall, I think, is what we want for you. Yep, bang. And I think you are... Actually, so Nilla... I think Nilla might be off to do that.
Your orders, my lord.
Yeah, because we're seeing now that Bree's gone to war with the Goblins. And that's kind of, in Nilla's mind anyway, that's kind of the nail in the back of the Goblins here. Or the final nail in their coffin, as I should say. Bregness needs support, because we're seeing so many troops moving at it. Dunyard. I'm not going to send anything from here down there. Just get, some retraining done. You guys, change your focus to Bregness. Alkfud, you're training or retraining. You guys are moving up there to be retrained. Londair, yeah, no, we're fine. So the question is, do we move these forces south, or do we have them prepare for Austin Athel? I think I'm going to have them prepare for Austin Athel. I'm not going to jump on it right now. Let's have you and you head to Byreg. And as I say, he's moving to Byreg as well. Oh, Tharbad. Yeah, because of course their taxes just, skyrocketed. No, let's turn that off. Good. And actually, let's repair that bloody wall. and the market. Let's do those two first and then do that. Looking around. Any troops you can recruit or retrain? No, you can't. That's a bit of an annoyance because he needs some support quickly. But no, we're good. He's built himself a boat. Merge the navies there, please. Can you retrain that navy? Yeah, you can. Good. Get that done. And get Angren Raiders. Angren Raiders are just going to be a constant thing to recruit because I'm not going to be able to retrain them in the east. So it's just a case of recruiting them whenever I can and sending them east. Jeeper's sake, that's a lot of Angren Raiders. Hold fire on that. Now, make sure everything's building something. Master Carpenter's Hut, please. And Balorn, you're good, you're good, you're good, you're good. And Alkfood, you're good, you're good, you're good, you're good. And I'm probably repeating myself by now. Nope, I'm not. Market. Yeah, I think I mark it. Dunnard cannot afford anything, so that's okay. Spy. Now, as I say, this spy was going east, but I think he needs to watch the advancing forces off. That is a real army. That is an actual force that we're afraid of, and backed up by a few scraps too. The ballistas as well. They're going to be able to break through multiple holes in our walls. That's a menace. That is a real menace. So we're gonna have to strike them. But as I say, Ruil is en route, and we're just gonna have to wait for that, I think. You're over here building towers.
Yes, my lord.
Yeah, build it, build it, build. Good. Let's go. Oh no, no. Yep. Almost, dude. You have to be careful about that. That's no. We'll make an alliance with them now, just so that we don't have to worry about that. There's no such thing as military access in this game, is there? Ah, there is. I'm looking at it right now. And military access, please. And I think we'll just give them an alliance. I don't see why we would push that off now. Yeah, oh, it's Bilbo! Ah, that's cute. Okay, yeah, fantastic. So, yeah, we are in an alliance now with the people of Bree. We're not going to do it with the Dunedain, but no, we'll do it with the Breelanders. And now you are probably going to go off and hang out with the Dunedain, though, just to keep an eye on what they're up to. Now, this is an Angmarim force with an actual Angmarim general, but it looks it's not trash. They've got some thralls, but it's definitely not a trash army that they've got kicking about. And from what we've seen, I think Aragorn is fine, especially Gandalf. I think he's got a cavalry general, so I think he's got a cav unit, so he should be all right. Yeah. Oh god. Can you do? Yeah, I've already checked, but they cannot do some speed recruiting. Aye. Oh, ending that turn. Just watch those Isengard forces move west. Roxburgh, that's controlled by... What? Whose flag was that? Was that Mordor's flag? That's... Oh, God. Mordor's pushed out like that. That's frightening. Okay, so... Aragorn just picked another fight. So what I'd worry about is if he picks that fight and then the Angmar general comes at him after he's already just, maybe spent off a few lives. But I think, the quality there is so great that, like, they're probably only losing like 50, well, the quality disparity even, they're probably only losing like, what, 50 guys in a fight up against the Isengard men. Brignas is under attack. Now they've got a ballista, so they can attack straight away. Kind of. If they do that, at least no, they want to build stuff. That's okay. Oh dear, we are facing the real menace of Isengard now. Once again, I forgot to take note of what time I started recording. That's okay. I'll go on for what I believe to be another 20 minutes, and then I'll check the time. But because we will be going through we'll toggle Fog of War at the end of this to examine, so I need to save like 10 minutes at the end just to make sure we've got the time to do that. Kind of excited to see what's going on in the south, actually. I think the Southron men are now, with the peace between Gondor and Harad, that's probably not going to be permanent. I suspect that they're going to break out into war again, but it's something. Okay, just failed a mission by the sound of that noise. Yeah, Moria, we're not going to trade with Moria, sorry guys. And people trained here and there and everywhere. Diplomat, you are kind of being a spy for us right now. Ooh. Oh, fantastic. So this is their spawned army. That's fearsome. That's actually really quite good. Wormtongue, hey, how you doing? It's been a while. He's been over here. He's not been bothering us for quite some time now. So Brigness is under attack. And we're not going to be able to get down and support it in time. We're going to try. Now, these armies are kind of leaving. What do I want to do here? Retrain first. You rule. Try and run to Brigness. If they do, I don't think they're going to. I think they're going to attack this turn. But if they do decide to wait, we've got some actual walls here, which is, and we do have an armory, so it's something. But that's out of range. So if they do want to wait for them, they're going to be disappointed. You and Fosca, because C is remaining here. It's only Fosca that's coming. Gather up in Byreg, and you over there too. Let's see, we're going to be just constructing an army in Byreg. Get yourself some war chanters, get yourself some river swords and spears. Dunlarak, get yourself some more. Oh yeah, and 2 archers too. And together that should be more than enough to take and hold Austin Athel and give it back to the High Elves, of course. And then, well yeah, so we're going to take Austin Athel, give it to the High Elves, and then we'll probably need to babysit Austin Athel for a little bit, just until the High Elves are ready to look after it by themselves. Let's get a carpenter's hut. Yeah, Londair. Over here, you will get me a Londangren apothecary. No, communal. Oh, Garden of Tales. Let's get that. Nice and cheap, actually. Garden of Tales. Good. Alkfood. We need you to recruit manpower because we do need more men on the front line. Axeman and Cav. Let's get some reverse scouts. Any other source of recruitment? Herald. I need to upgrade Herald's ability to recruit. I really should have done that a long time ago because it's much closer to the front. Get you some swords and get you some spears. And get these guys moving to the front, which I'm generally just viewing as this area here. Soon we're going to be opening it up and as I say, hopefully closing it down to just this section. Because I think the Gondorians are... they still hold this area, but the Gondorians will take it back soon, I think. Londangren, get moving. Urdrek, yeah, no, he's kind of... oh, he can recruit some Angren Raiders. Great. And then they can just start funneling up. If they bump into something here, I can just do a skirmish with them and then run away. I don't have to try and win a battle. Although if I do bump into a full stack army, I'm screwed. But hey, we've got to take that chance. And yes, I think that we're good. As I say, part of me wants to just grab Fosca and move down, but oh, these are real armies actually. Yeah, gone are the days where Isengard is just sending scraps at me, and I'm a little bit frightened, a little bit behind in the times of how developed my army should be. Only thing about Brigness I'm lucky about is I've got so many Angren Raiders, so we're just gonna be pouring shots into them. But I want to keep them contained, and to do that, I need to be like tightly packed together, which is going to mean their ballistas are going to have a field day on us. And yeah, also those ballistas are going to be able to bring down our walls, I suspect. I don't know what they've got, because in Reforged, ballistas are pathetic. With the exception of the Isengard ballista, ballistas are absolutely pathetic at attacking walls. So, you know, it's but they might have ballistas being quite powerful against walls. Now, the balance of power there is not horrific. They've got some clan spearmen who will be gutted by our infantry, I hope. Urukai Raiders, a bit of a nuisance. Reavers, a bit frightening. Cav, negligible. And they don't have ballistas in this army. Okay, good. It's certainly possible. Mana-chan is gonna give it his all. And either way, we will kill a lot of them. Will we be able to succeed? If I use my jabs right, I think hopefully we will. And as I say, we've got some proper walls, which means we have towers, which also means that they have ladders to climb up our towers. It's not like the smaller settlements where they will just break. Oh wait, no. That siege tower can't do anything here. Neither can the ladders. They can't just climb over. I don't believe so. Okay, guys, off fire at will, because we need to fire only when necessary. What do they have archer-wise again? They do have archers, so I'm going to have to just expose... Oh god, we just don't have any infantry. Oh, that's a nuisance. Right, okay, so it really is going to be a case of you there, get the Grey Flood raiders to use up their ammunition first. Oh dear me, you're a very beefy unit, aren't you? Now, they might be able to take this order after the deployment phase, but we just need to make sure that they're sort of in position. So the 2 Grey Flood raiders are there. Archers, get over here. Get over here, please. Thank you. War Chanters. Oh, that's awesome. The War Chanters are safe behind there, but they can just chant. And I'm sure they're within their range. So that's great. Oh crap, I guess I do have the Grey Flood Axemen, who are infantrymen. I want to keep the Grey Flood Axemen back right now because I don't want them to get shot by archers. Manachin, get there, turn off fire at will. And this is the best place to fight. Yeah, definitely at the gateway, because we sort of have some avenues where we could do it and we'd have some height advantages, but no, we're much better off just doing it this way. And we'll start. So this could be hellish if they do have some fandangled shenanigans with their siege towers. Now I'm going to just have the raiders, the Grey Flood raiders, just loosing their javelins as soon as they see fit to do so, because I need them to jump into the fight as melee, you know, and I'm not going to do that before they use up their ammo. Kind of same with the poor hunters here. How are your shots coming in? Hopefully not straight up and over. No, good, fantastic. That's exactly what we want to see. They're going into the spear guard. Go into the archers right now, just because you'll rack up. No, yeah, the archers. You'll rack up a better kill count against the archers, and yeah, the spear guard are just going to be able to shrug off your arrows too well. I think what I'm going to do is actually have these guys pulled back. Good javelin volley, boys. Ooh, actually, not so good javelin volley. Do we want you to hold fire? Hold fire for a minute. I did just say that. Actually, that was okay. That was okay. And we're shooting them from both sides. Yeah, actually, no. Let's have one of you. Let's have you hold your fire for now. Stop, please. And then he's just going to use up his ammo so that he's ready to jump into melee. But are you able to go into the archers, please? Once again, just cleanse their numbers. Just so they've got less people to kind of buff their morale. And also the orc hunters don't really want to get javelins coming at us. Okay, so that's them done. They can line up in front of the wildman defenders. Get your little shield values in play to protect them. And yes, you're not firing straight up and over, are you? If you are, Reavers, get the Reavers.
The enemy's ram is through our gates.
Ooh, so that's them busted that open. Get you guys moved a little bit closer, please. And yeah, this is a kind of weird one because I don't want to funnel them in. I don't want to like grab them right at the start, but I don't really want them to get in too deep. Yeah, orc hunters, they're not really wanting to throw their jabs at me, so get them. What the hell are they doing with those ward marauders and with the spear guard? Are they're not moving the ram? No, I don't know what they're doing, but I'm very grateful. I'm very, very grateful. Either way, yep, jabs, just get them. It's the left side, unfortunately. Let's get the Angren Raiders over here and run, please. Grey Flood Axemen, you're sort of ready to go. Nice. Wildland Defenders, of course, great little unit. Move here, please, archers. Grey Flood Raiders are almost out. You Raiders get over here too. Should have had the Raiders way closer. That was a misstep on my part. You're out of ammunition now. So, actually no, just form up here, behind them. We've got the time. Our lines are not about to shatter. Ouch. I say that. But, yeah, okay. Get stuck in now. They're starting to have victory as a certainty over there. Get you guys open and fire, get you guys on fire at will. Get you guys on fire at will just in case you are not able to hit what I want you to. Oh, come on, just open fire. Preferably at the horde, don't open up over there. Hunters, kind of just going, yeah, for these long shots so that you're not going to be arcing. Oh, yeah. Our jabs should be effective right now. Oh, our jabs should be effective. Good, they are throwing. C. Oh, no, sorry. He's not C, he's Manachin. So many guys just look very similar. So yeah, Manachin, get over here because we need your jabs. And then we're going to need you in the fight too, unfortunately. Grey Flood Axemen, now is the time too for you. You're not really going to be able to get some charging done, but we just need you as melee fighters, just AP melee fighters. Yes, good. Jabs are doing nicely. You are also doing very nicely with your jabs. Manachin. Gonna get you, oh, fantastic. Good, that's a good start. That's a good start. What are we at percentage-wise? Oh, we're close way too close percentage-wise. Yeah, the melee engagement is not really going in our favor. But even though they're winning, their morale is not doing so well. Oh, goodness sake, Hunters. Sorry, that was should have had you on guard mode. That was my mistake. And you guys fire up well. And hopefully, you will find an amazing target right in front of you. And you're hitting the right side too. So yeah, just get them. Just get them, boys. Blow that horn. Keep everybody together. The War Chanter should be doing a decent job of that anyway. Axemen, yeah. Raiders, eat your heart out when you get slammed by a massive axe. Oh dear, once it comes time to get him into melee, I'm going to turn them around so that Manachin is on the other side, so that hopefully he'll be the final guy to get stuck into melee. Yeah, the wash him away. I just like that. That's a cool saying for the Grey Flood guys. Building captured and lost repeatedly. Great. Archers. Actually, just hold fire with the archers. We're not really finding good targets right now. You guys out? Right, you guys are out. So get you running over here. Get you replaced by the fresh guys there. Reavers are coming in. They've still got 2 units of Reavers just totally untouched in reserve. Oh yeah. We're losing right now, which is not a good sign. But as I say, this is not really about killing all of them. This is about, you know, scaring them away from us. Which we should hopefully be able to do. Once those Wildland Defenders are all gone, though, that's going to be a big issue. The Grey Flood Axemen are enjoying that fight. That's good to see. Yeah, still down, Getting some good throwing, I'm sure. Reavers, yeah, they're kind of running in and out. Okay, archers, you really should do something. Try and hit the Reavers out there. Oh no, that's another thing. Hit the wargs, because our Wildland Defenders are gone. So our anti-cavalry ability is vastly depleted now. And Raiders coming in, continuing to just pound away. Angry Raiders here. Yeah, fire it well. Hit the Reavers if you can. And archers, I'm sure you're doing alright. Yes, good stuff. And those wargs have a nice, massive hitbox and no shields, so even your little 2 damage arrows will do quite a lot to them. Now, you are out of ammunition, so we will have to start sending you into the fight, actually. We're just going to have them go into the same way as everybody else has. Great, 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 chasing them out. We're not wanting to pursue them outside, though. But just if you can capture a lot of them, then that's exactly what we want. And then just stop. Stop there, boys. You, Mana-chan, get there. Oh, nice. Volleys into their backs. Hold fire, though. Hold fire. You guys are out of ammunition too, aren't you? Oh, damn. Okay. Oh, I thought they were going to just come at us. If you can get some jabs into the wargs, then that would be lovely. So they're running off, but I suspect they'll be back. Now, hold, hold. Okay, Raiders come in for round 2. Hold back for now. This is actually, I screwed up there. We need to let them in. Actually, do we? Yeah, we do need to let them in. Pull back, pull back. And pull back, pull back, pull back. Just get away from the gateway, let them come inside. Turn you off fire. Well, okay, they're actually run. Just jump 2 times speed for a minute. Bit of a weird one, but okay, now countercharge. Yeah, get them now. Just get. I'm wanting to create this sort of little bubble where I'm sort of surrounding them a bit, and you guys too. Oh, we are ahead again, but a lot of these people are prisoners, which if we lose this, those prisoners will be freed, which is not what we want. Yeah, some wargs have gotten around. That was definitely my mistake. But they are shaken, which our boys are stern and holding perfectly fine. We'll fire you. Damn, more reavers coming. Hopefully they come in before we chase them all out. Yeah, I could just put them on guard mode, to be honest. That would be probably the better idea. Are there archers? Archers are opening fire on us. Exchange fire with them, please. We're kind of defended by the wall here. We shouldn't be taking too much damage from archers. Ah, crumbs. There. Don't know what they're doing, but yep. Okay, Angry Raiders, you're going to be the front line now. You're kind of the rear line. Oh, you're just inside each other right now. And I'm hoping that they come at us again before the archers really whittle us down too much. And we'll pull the Wildman defenders out to the side. You're out of ammunition now. Okay. And then you, Manachin, just get yourselves over to the left. So that you are ready to push for a flank attack. Going 2 times speed. It's weird. Well, I know why it allows you to build siege towers and such here, but good. Shaken, shaken, shaken. Shaken bacon. Broken. Great. I just wish I could punish them, but if I pursue them outside, then that would just get really bad really fast. I screwed up there with that order. There we go. Enemies lost half. We've almost lost half, to be honest. Spear Guard have come back. I'm tempted to push them out now. And just kind of keep this momentum going. Yeah, you guys keep there. War Chanters, you're going to have to get right up against the wall. Because we're kind of pushing at them now. And we're kind of siding with our momentum here. We're going to take a lot of arrow fire. Manachin, if you can run out the side. And Raiders loving that. Urukai Raiders sucking absolute ass at the minute. Ooh, that's actually quite a lot of Reavers. Oh, oh Jesus, criminy, we've got so many troops left to go. I need to... What I'm doing right now with Manachin is I'm wanting to get him out, get him around the back of them, and basically trigger a rout. But with Manachin right behind them, so that he's basically just grabbing heaps of them. Manachin's out there. He's bloodied, but he's barely taking damage, so I'm not feeling too worried about him right now. Let's get the Wildmen out there. 2 Wildmen defenders even. Ooh, yeah, no, nothing that I'm forgetting about, nothing in reserve. course, worst case scenario, the war chanters will jump on in there and they'll be able to kill a decent number for sure. But we need to hold fire on that right now. Okay, this is a very split force there for Manachin, but it's all we can do. Some Reavers coming out to face us. That's okay. And we're going to just have to tank the damage from their archers for a minute. Give a yell from your horn. Reavers coming out at us, which is not so good, but at least they're not coming at the front then. Keep on stabbing, boys. Keep on stabbing. What's back here, boys? The archers. Archers, if you want to try and do the same, but from the other side. 63. You're gutting them now. Keep on pushing, Mansion. Yeah, we're slicing them up real good. What's this? And, oh, good. Wow, well done. Showing the bloomin' guildsmen how to just slip through there. Are those the Urukai archers out of ammo? No. Oh, God. If they come in to backstab us, that's a bit of a nuisance, but be an even bigger nuisance if they come in to shoot us in the back. I think they're backstabbing us. Okay, turn around, boys. Don't let them... Now we're going to do a flank upon a flank. Absolutely sandwich flank here. To try and chase off those archers. Good, Reavers broken. Jeepers sake, this is a bit crazy, but I'm just glad they didn't have a ballista. And I'm glad that they're leaving these raiders out as well. They're just... I think the AI is confused because it's like, we're holding ladders, but there's nowhere to put ladders on this fort. But I don't think there's any way that we can fix that with this mod. Good, catching. They'll probably be shattered, I'd say. I'd be surprised if they're going to come back. Reavers there, busted up. Chase them down, boys. Chase them down. The Reavers are kind of... Urukai archers, not really anything to write home about. I'm not too worried if they get a few of those out there, but it's the Reavers that are a nuisance. Just because what little armor I have is important to me. Okay, right, they're actually coming at me. And go 2 times speed. What little armor I have is quite important to me. And just having these beefy AP units is frightening. And then it's going to be a bit slimy, but I'm basically going to form up my guys fully around those Urukai raiders, just when we're done chasing these guys off, and so that I'm slamming them from every flank at once. I'm kind of abusing the AI there, but you know, yeah, it'd be how it be sometimes, dudes. Grab a few more of the archers, but I think they're gone. Oh, they put them down. Ah, well, that's good to see. Hit them from the flanks then, boys. Get them. Hit them from the flank, hit them from the back, and then Manachin and the raiders will be en route. God, if they just sneak attacked and managed to secure the center from me right now, like, that'd be really upsetting. They're just running past me. Goodness sake, AI, come on, turn around. Bloomin' hell. Come on and face me. Oh, we're gonna end up breaking them. Like, really, yeah, as soon as we, like, touch them, we're gonna break them. Maybe not. That was very much in our favor, but yeah, they're just running to the center, which, I get that thinking. But, it's good for me, really, because it means they're not really fighting us back. It does mean that our force is very disjointed now. Yes. Okay, hit him. A few guys coming around this side, that's actually beneficial for me. Oh hell, we're going to end up losing Manachin, aren't we? I bet. Because he's like the first and like only unit that's stuck in there. You guys come around the side, please. I had to slow it down to an actual workable speed just because. Manachin's over here, good. He's not currently in the fight and he's doing alright. Enedwaith Hunters, get around there, please. Because at the end of the day, the Urukai Raiders are a solid unit, so I do need to treat them with some care. Now that they have stopped running away from me and they're actually fighting me properly. But once the Greyflood Axemen get a charge on them, it will be over. Jeepers sake, are you... He's doing alright. He's not getting himself into too much bother. Actually, no, Axeman, run around here. I know you're exhausted, but you know, you gotta play it cool. And then come in for a rear charge, and that should bust him. There. Oh no, not yet. Wasn't really a charge though. Just kind of bumped into them. Good. Try and catch all these guys here. Good, nice. Lost a large portion of our forces for sure, and we do need some more reinforcements in Brigness to keep it together. But that was a decent force there. It was a bit disorganized, but heroic victory, fantastic. Yeah, but it was like 2,000 men. Guildsmen there, very nice. Yeah, they were used in melee pretty. I always feel weird, like, oh yeah, I used them pretty effectively in melee. You know, it's like kind of pat myself on the back. But yeah, just dodgy kills sometimes with those jabs. You know, do need my jabs to like really rack up monster kills, but sometimes they just don't. But no, nice. So with Brigness held, that is one nasty push. Held back, and there are still quite a few more Isengard armies to bring down, but Ruil is just hoping to force them into some open field battles where I think, and he thinks of course too, that like we can bring them down efficiently and only really lose a handful of frontline units. Execution, great, that army is just wiped. They're coming on down to Udrek, but Udrek can hold up against something pretty substantial too, to be honest. I'm not too worried about that. Then coming up to Brigness again, but Brigness should be reinforced by the time they arrive. Oh damn, that's quite a substantial force in Karas. Oi. Yeah, it's a bit of a nuisance now that Rohan's no longer able to take their focus. Oh, who was that? That wasn't, no, that's not Aragon's army. That's just a small group of Northern Dunedain there. Ah, there was a fight there. Ah, nice. Good little ambush force there, just bringing them back. Yeah, damn, decent general there from the Goblins. But more Goblins coming. I love that. It is quite fun when the AI like sends an attack in, they lose, and then they send in more men. It's like, you know, if you attacked with both of those armies at the same time, that could have gone differently. But just the AI likes to just send them at you one by one, which I appreciate because it makes it possible for you to actually beat them. But yeah, Haradrim taking okay, good. That was the reason why I was taking a little bit longer. Let's do a quick save just because I'm just worried about crashes there for a second, and I don't want to have to redo that battle. Dale is actually at the peak of production, which yeah, like late game Dale can be an absolute powerhouse. From what I've seen anyway. Good, got some recruitment done. Oh, fantastic. River Elders, we've been looking for these guys. River Elders and Moot Keepers, please. And then, what do we want? What can allow me to actually recruit more things at once? No. Ballista Maker, baby? No. I don't know if anything, because I could do with like being able to recruit like 4 units at a time here. But either way, we will get a Bard's Guild so that people can gather together, and in Alkford, when you're voicing your concerns, you also come to Alkford to have a good time. So there's, you know, that's what we should have there. Over here, oh, Brigness. I'm just so reluctant to build anything in Brigness right now. Right, you... as I say, that's an actual force. Yes, but he can attack it. Ruil can attack it right now. So, what we're going to do, is I could pull them out and help out Ruil. Yes, but I'm going to have you there, just as a reinforcement force. It could just be a little bit of an aid, but no, I think Ruil wants to see if he can do this with his army. I want to see if Ruil can do this, and it also just saves some lives in Brigness. There's a nasty force there, which originally I was going to have come to Brigness, but I kind of want to send it to Karas just because if that's an actual nasty looking force that's coming at us. You two Angren Raiders, head up to the front. Just head straight to the front, please. any more recruitment. Alkfud's doing recruitment. Up here in Byreg, you're doing recruitment. Get some of them, get some of them. And probably once they're done, and these two are over here, and you two are in there, I think that that is a solid force that we can use to just jump on the goblins. Oh, yeah, archers. We want those archers. Let's get some of these. Just had a quick check of the time. We're at about 45 minutes, so I really do want to do this fight with Ruil though. So I'm probably just going to do that. This might be a touch longer than normal, but they might run away. They don't. Cool. Now this is one thing. It's such a small thing, but I want them to be controlled by AI. Just because it's a role. Well, it's not a role captain, but it's Captain Dub here. You know, all of them dubs, please. He was meant to just beeline straight for Bregness, but you know, he's kind of gone against those orders and decided to do his own thing. So hopefully it plays out okay for him, but it might not. And if it doesn't, then oh well, that's a shame. If it goes okay, then Captain Dub, hey, who knows? He'll be very, very appreciated. What's this? What's this image about? I don't know where that is. Anyway, kind of foggy battle, but this is a great battlefield for us. Now the issue is they have that ballista, and that ballista kind of cocks up our plans a little bit, to say the least. So you're actually seeing how I form up a real battle line now, because it's my first actual army. Let's just have the Moot Keepers as part of the main. Actually, yeah, no, let's have the Moot Keepers as part of the main line, and then Grey Flood Axemen. What I go for is, for my shock infantry, I tend to put them on the flanks, and I put them sort of bunched up on the flanks, so that they can, you know, come around quite nicely and easily. We'll have you right in the middle. We'll have Ruil just off center at the right side, and then my javelins, you, and you. Let's have my two non-armor piercing javelins on the right flank, and my two armor piercing javelins on the left flank, and then cavalry off by itself. Then I grab my army and put it in guard mode. Not guard mode, group mode. Now, pause for a sec. Just... Ooh, is that actually... damn, if they didn't have cav. Well, this is my first time facing ballistas. So, we will come around. I'll pause it. We're going to come around sort of hard here. Now, what range has that thing got? They're moving it up. But we're kind of just going to be coming around, and if they do want to try and pester us with... what? Is that just the image that it gives me for, like... What? Oh! Those are raiders! Not Grey Flood Axemen. Those are raiders. Okay, yeah, cool. Aggressive stance, please. I'm going to leave it to him, though. Like, I'm not going to tell him exactly what to do. I've not really used that for years and years now, so I just kind of want to see what it does. Shootout stance, actually, yeah, shootout stance, please. But try to get over here. Yeah. Then, yeah, reinforcements. Thank you. Nice little aid. As for the ballista, let's get my cav over here. Kind of just hoping that they do screw up. But yeah, apart from that, yeah, river archers, open up, boys, open up on whatever you want. And no matter what, like, they're going to have to come at us, I think. Even with that ballista, it's going to be a bit too messy for them not to. Now, will they use fire ammo, or will they refrain from that? Urukai archers are coming up. Let's have a good skirmish fight. See how that goes with us. Whereas you guys just keep on the reavers. Yeah, reavers are still coming. Run. Archers taking a bit of a beating, but that is kind of their purpose. Get ready for... So once they sort of make contact with our spear line, our swordsmen will rush down to meet them and sort of reinforce that line. Right, great. Yeah, I wasn't too sure if the AI would do that or not, but they have just sort of left the ballista untended to. Ooh, they are using fire ammo though. Ah, right, they're using fire ammo on my archers though, so all is well. And yeah, let's pull the archers back now because they're about to make contact. Get the archers back just to here though, because our swordsmen will be pushing through that momentarily. And Grey Flood Axemen, come around for the wide flank there. You two come around pretty wide as well. So it's just our spears up front, ready for them to make contact.
The battle is very much in our
Yes,
Victory will be
it certainly seems this way. Oh, that's funny. The spearmen are hiding, so the AI just can't really see them. The AI would probably still rush at us. Okay, let's get stuck in properly now, because I think it is time. They've gone pretty hard on my left flank, so we cannot allow that to continue. Get the raiders up there. Get the Grey Flood raiders here too. Nice, general dropped. Yeah, get you guys up, please. Run, run, run. And Moot Keepers here, and Swordsmen here. You guys charge, actually, just slam into them. You guys slam into them. You guys are still killing off those ballistas, but you've done your job. Great, just fall back over there for now. Ruil himself, he knows that he needs to sort of get stuck in a little bit. Is this basically a rout? Are they buggering off? Both Grey Flood Axemen just dunking on those raiders over there. It's not so much a rout, but get up there with your jabs. Try and actually use them. You are not on firewall, so we need you on a firewall. Cavalry, come on back now, please. And our Raiderinos at the back, they're walking. They need to run. I'd like them to run anyway. I can't make them run, can I? No. Aggressive stance? No, let's just yeah, aggressive stance. Maybe that'll make them come at us a bit faster. Rain hell. Run, run, run. And yeah, you know, they're bolting. They are bolting pretty quick. Yeah, nice. What we got? 5%. Hey man, pretty solid. And we didn't actually end up using our javelins. Our infantry was actually pretty solid there. I know we had the high ground, which was always a benefit. And our archers, well, I'm excited to see what kills we get toward the end of this. Kind of just wish I had more cav, just to swallow them all up. I'm going to try my best to capture these guys as they run. Backstab those reavers, please. They're a bit of a pain. You two, and you guys run there. Angren raiders. Nice. And now hopefully, as I say, with a bit of healing, we might come out of this looking really healthy. Shootout stance actually. Oh, good. Well done, boys.
The enemy army flees.
Great. That was awesome. We are at 6% casualties for wiping out that army. I am really chuffed with that. That went yeah, it was a bit chaotic there, and you can see the amount of ammunition I've got left from my javelins and such. Like, that was nowhere near as many as I expected to use. I'm glad that the AI kind of left their ballista a little bit out in the open. Kind of confirmed to me that I'm going to need cavalry in my armies from this point on. Just one, at least just, you know, one unit, just to go off and mess with them. They didn't have a general. Now, if they had a general, that would have gone very differently. Their morale would have held up a lot nicer. Let's go into 2 times speed, please. But yeah, Reavers are priority 1, I'd say. The archers, Urukai archers really don't seem to be up to much, which is good. Like, I think Urukai should really be, their emphasis should kind of be on crossbows, I think. Switch you guys to aggressive stance. And we didn't lose a single man from the reinforcements too, so that's great. Yeah, I didn't need the additional reinforcements from Breckness. I'm glad I let them sit out on this one, just so that they'll be nice and fresh later on. Anything else that we can grab onto? Nah, well, a few reavers here. But no, chuffed bits with the archers too. That was nice. Trying to open fire on these guys. You guys hold there. Yeah, river archers are solid. As much as I want foresters, I don't have anything against river archers. I think that river archers can do their job quite well for quite an efficient price. Skirmishing like that is quite an issue because they just have no armor and they are unshielded. But so are the foresters. So like you know, the old... Ooh, ah! Ooh, ouch. That was a bit of a misstep on my part. I thought they were out of ammo. But not good. Great stuff, boys. Awesome, awesome, awesome. And yeah, we captured just as many as we killed, so almost. Guildsmen, Ruil didn't even have to get in the fight, which is great. And then Axemen there showing their worth. Oh no, casualties healed. Just I was hoping to heal more. From my Axemen, you know, you can see some of them got like 50 losses, only healed 13. Yeah, damn. I was really hoping to just heal more throughout, but I guess, well, you see some of these guys, like, they healed everything that they lost, so that was great. Experience gained even for some of the guys too. Only one experience. Oh no, one for the Griefled Horseman too. So great. No, that went really well. I'm chuffed to bits with that. That was yeah, that was just solid. I'll have a look over the situation, and then I think that is us getting into the point of looking around the map at the end of the episode. And but no, Ruil. So Ruil's still pretty well. He's still healthy. He's still as healthy as can be. So he's going to continue on down to. Does he want to continue down? Or does he want to just smash some armies for a little bit? Yep, execution. Just get him dead. Do not want them to buy them back, and definitely do not want to release them. Oh, nice. Look at that. Look at that. Has Ruil gained any command? Oh, he's pretty damn good on command, to be honest. Yeah, so he's got unusual medicines. And I thought he did have a herbalist. He doesn't have a herbalist. Oh, he's got a spear. I like to think that that's the same spear that Harek used in battle, you know. So that's kind of cute. You guys, well done. They would probably be scolded by Ruil because he's a very defined, like, you know, this is how we're gonna fight this battle. And so suddenly a bunch of random Greyflood Axemen show up. It would be a case of like, you know, I value your enthusiasm, but you know, don't do that again, type of situation. Damn. Oh crumbs. Is that? Maybe that's what we should do. Because if not, we're coming around here and we're actually moving back. Whereas if we come around this way, it's a big like FU to Isengard. It's also a great opportunity just to kill Isengard armies. Now there is an Isengard army lurking there. I know that, so I'm gonna take off Fog of War, but I already know they're there. So, you know, we're all right. I think we will. I think we're doing that. Yep. Let me just save again. Make sure that we're not screwing anything up. I always press the wrong button first. Cool. Now, zoom on in. I just like the look of my kingdom now. Oh dear. Oh well, no, yeah, we already knew. Oh no, they. Had they taken that back? Oh, damn it, Gondor. Anyway, let's have a look around. Oh crap. Oh damn it, that's not what I want. Right, okay, I'm gonna continue playing like this, because I believe that there is an army there. So I'm gonna have to God damn it. I'm gonna have to just think that there's an army there until it's proven to me that there's not. Yeah, damn. Oh well. Anyway. Then, or maybe I don't get to see hidden armies. Maybe they're hidden there, and even though I've got Fog of War turned off, I don't get to see them. A man can dream. A man can dream. Oh wow, the elves. What do the elves take? Skellen. That's fine. It's just a very sort of big province there. They've got jumped up to Barketta. So that's where the elves were going. And now the elves are actually. So this is an Ered Luin general. So I think Angmar is gonna be in a worrying state now. Hunvorn is still alive. Which he is a very tricky guy to kill. So it doesn't surprise me that Hunvorn is alive. He's not the leader or anything. No, he's just a general. But like myself, Angmar is a Teutonic faction. So it doesn't have to. They don't have a family tree. You there? Ooh, nice. Then anything else that's crazy? Absolutely crazy. Let's see. Where is it? Yeah, Austin Athel. We want to grab that before the Dunedain do, just so that we can give it to the High Elves. What I'm actually thinking about is I might try to trade Austin Athel for Basra Doom, and then give Basra Doom to the dwarves. Just part of this is because we feel that for the extended peace and security of Enedwaith, we need to, well, one, we need to kind of kiss up to these immensely powerful factions like the High Elves and the Dwarves of Everluin, and also it's important that everybody's cultural heritage is secured. You know, that's what we've been fighting and dying for so much right now, is to secure our own cultural heritage. Oh, I love that picture. Ivor looks so cool. So, you know, we've been fighting and dying to secure our own cultural heritage. So, not so much we're going to die for other people's cultural heritage, but we want to protect it. So this is King Thorin there. So we have suffered some losses, but as I say, it's a shame about Erebor. But yeah, it's controlled by Dale, but you know, I'm planning that's basically a mixed province right now. Both sides control it. But saying that, Erebor is struggling now. They've only got 2 provinces. Ruin is pushing up at them. And also, Ruin have actually started to make some real gains against Dorwinion. Dorwinion has held them back for a very long time, and they've not been able to push up through this closest point. So they've just come around and grabbed Saint Anouilh. Although they're not giving it up without a fight. Odaker is still trying for it. Dol Guldur is quite healthy, to say the least. Lothlorien doing okay. As I say, the Valemen have been hanging on for dear life for a really long time now, but they're still in the game. Rohan's just down to 2 provinces. I say I'll be discovering that soon. I think, has Lothlorien grabbed that, or is that originally a Lothlorien cultural area? The Hornburg stands. And there's still Thor. Okay, yeah, dude, they're screwed. They've got no chance trying to push through that. But Edoras is... Oh, I like that. I like that Edoras has fallen, but they've got this little defensive position there. But the flag is so low, so everybody inside is half dead. But this is the real army. And how much Mordor crap can it get through before it perishes, though? That is the question. Minas Tirith still stands. West Osgiliath still stands. And it really does look like Mordor has kind of decided Rohan dies first. They're still, you know, occasionally we do get warned that Minas Tirith is under siege, so they are still attacking there, of course, but not in any great number. Barad-dûr, nice. I don't know, like I love the dark side of Mordor, but I just don't think I could play them in a campaign. Either way, Harad here. It's nice that this Dol Amroth attack force has found a home here in Gobel Merlond. So they've been there for ages now, probably just fighting away these sort of hordes of Southrons. But oh, damn, I'd love to just kind of watch this battle between you know, the King's Men and Harad. That's just a cool, you know, it's just a nice little thing that's been going on for a while. So I do like that. The minimap is screwed up. Minimap has screwed up entirely. It's sorry about that, guy. Yeah. Yep. Nope. Screwed up. Oh well. Rip. Then further up here. Ooh. Amarothian Navy. Oh dear, they're carrying a lot of units. Oh no, that would be a real shame if that goes down. But there's only one. You need to get your other. Damn. That's like 4 Numenorian ships. I could come over. I'm debating what to do with Udrek now. And once we secure the gap of Rohan, and Rudrek knows that his people are safe, I think he wants to take to the seas. What he does when he goes there, I don't know. But we might end up just doing some naval battles with the Numenorians, or well, like the Dark Numenorians there, the King's Men, and that could be a lot of fun. Anyway, as I say, unfortunate about the minimap, but everything seems to be going all right, apart from, of course, Gondor's Isengard incursion, but they seem to be doing all right with it. Oh, Duelin, he's young, so he's probably been born, and Stuart Denethor is still alive. That's good to see. Yeah, so I like Battle Denethor. That's a cool, yeah. No longer is he just sitting in Minas Tirith. He's leaving that to the boys, I think. Let's see. Everybody's still alive. Gondorian army. Faramir the Fearless is still kicking about as, and he's not the heir, maybe. Oh gosh, sorry, it's tough to click on him. He's just a family member, so Boromir is alive. And no, damn. Gondor was taking some lumps, but they're doing okay now. And I think, to be honest, a big part of that is the sacrifice of Rohan. Yeah, you know, and that's kind of their issue. But hopefully we will arrive in time to save the Hornburg. I don't know if we will though. Yeah, Enedwaith is where we need to go to. So we're gonna come around east. Smash. Sorry about that click. I know it comes across weird in the mic. Anyway, let's turn off toggle for war. And nice. So that was episode 14. Thank you guys very much. See you later.